So what to do with leftover ham? Well, I like ham salad, so that's what we're going to do. If you saw my ham video from the holidays, either one, that's what this ham is. This is the last ham we did, just some we had left over after our Christmas Eve. I've cubed it up and removed most of the fat. I wasn't super aggressive or worried about it, but whatever large chunks of fat were embedded in the ham, I did take those out. So we're just gonna put this in a blender. You could use a meat grinder if you wanted to. I was actually tempted because I got a meat grinder for Christmas, but ultimately I just decided to use the blender today. So there we go. That's probably about 3 cups of ham, something like that. I didn't even measure. The other thing I like to put in ham salad is hard-boiled eggs, and I've got 2 hard-boiled eggs here. This is certainly something you can skip. I think it adds a nice consistency and flavor. So we're just going to drop those in. All right. I think we're going to do the mayonnaise last. The other thing I have that'll take up a little space that I want to go ahead and get in there are pickles. These are the last pickles I did, where I took a jar of already done dill pickles and added some stuff to it to kind of make a bread and butter spicy dill. And from there, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some roasted garlic paste. You can use fresh garlic if you like. I like this roasted garlic paste, but I'm going to add some of that. Again, no measuring here. This is kind of to taste. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this up just to reduce the volume a little bit. So we'll just power it on and pulse it a few times. Alright, there we go. And now we'll start adding some of our other things. I've got some Worcestershire sauce. I'm just going to put a few shakes in there. And I like to add a little bit of hot sauce, not really to make it spicy, but I've got a hot sauce here I really like from Killer Hogs that just adds some great flavor, a little bit of kick, but not much. And I'm not putting much in, but again, to taste. You do you. If you want a little spiciness to your ham salad, go for it. And spilled a little mustard there, but I'm just going to put in the last of this jar or this bottle. And I do like a little bit of mustard in mine for sure. And now I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I'm just going to go light on this because I can always add more later. And that is a salt and pepper mix that I have. And last but not least, we're going to throw some mayonnaise in there. I love Duke's mayonnaise, so that's what I'm using. You can use anything, including Miracle Whip if you're a Miracle Whip person. I am definitely a real mayonnaise person, but Miracle Whip would work too. And when I do use mayonnaise, it's Duke's. So for 3 cups of ham, I'm going to probably put about a cup of mayonnaise. And we can always add more later. So I'm going to put this lid back on now and pulse again. Okay, so I probably pulsed there for about a minute. I cut that out of the video though. And now I'm going to use my spatula and just kind of break it away from the sides a little bit. And ultimately, if your blender or food processor doesn't finish this, do what I plan to do if need be. I'm gonna just do most of it in here, and then I'm going to move the mixture over into a bowl and just finish mixing it there. But this will do the bulk of the work for me. Okay, I'm gonna move this now to a bowl to finish it up, so we'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've done 3 things off camera. I moved the mixture to a mixing bowl. I added about a 1/4 cup more mayonnaise, and I added some chopped jalapenos just because I thought it sounded good. Obviously optional. So I'm just going to mix it here. And we'll give it a try. I think the only thing it might still need, and I'm not even sure about that, is a little more salt and pepper. That is really good. Like I thought, I am going to add a little bit more salt and pepper. Matter of fact, I'm going to add salt and pepper, and then I'm just going to grab the pepper and add a little bit more. Didn't need quite as much salt. I like a lot of pepper, so oops. Then one last mix, and I'm pretty certain this is going to be good. Excellent. I'm going to put that in a container in the fridge, have it for crackers or sandwiches for the next few days, and it's a good way to use up the last of your ham. Now if you want yours a little more chunky, certainly don't pulse it as much as I did. I wanted it a little more spreadable this time, but I do like it pretty chunky sometimes too. So you can set that up any way you like. It really doesn't matter. It's personal preference. But just a decent way to use your leftover ham. So, Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you next time.